Alright, hey, what's up, everybody? So, we got a request on one of our last episodes about how to make a cobblestone generator. I believe it was Lacey Dixon, so thank you for that comment, and hopefully I can explain it in a way that's easy to understand. It's really not that difficult. Basically, when lava and water touch, they create cobblestone. So this is the basic design, and you gotta create a clock generator, which is that right there. And then you create these pistons here. This one slows down the water, and this one pushes the block out once it's made. So once you turn it on, it should spit out cobblestone. Yay! So that'll just spit out, I believe it's 12 total blocks. So that'll fill up completely, so that's nice. If you want to go a little step further, though, and make sure that you get, as much efficiency out of this as possible, this is what I do: is I put all these pistons along here, so as it's pushing out, it'll push more, and then when it gets to 12 blocks, it'll push out again and get the second line. So you'll get all of these completely full of cobblestone. So we'll turn that on now and let that start to work, and then we'll come back to that later and you can see how that works. So I'm going to come out here and we'll get started. So if you look at the bottom of my ingredient bar here, you'll see all the stuff that I have. And so this is all the stuff you'll need. Ignore the three there. If you're in creative, it doesn't matter. I destroyed a couple and they went there and I forgot to destroy them. So anyway, what you want to do is you want to start anywhere. So there's your first block. That's the first thing you got to do. Now you skip 2 blocks and you put one there. Now this is the clock generator that we're building, by the way. So then you skip 2 more blocks and you put one there. Now you got to skip 3 blocks, but you do it on a corner. So 1, 2, 3, dirt. 1, 2, dirt. Alright? So then you take your redstone torch, put it there, 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 and then right here, there, and there. So you got them going all the way around. Now you get your redstone, and you put it there and there, and see how that one's off, and this one's on, and then this one will turn off. Okay? Put 2 there, 1 right there, and there you go. That's your clock generator. So now what I do from right here is you line up with this block and you come out 1. So just to put a space in between, and then back 1. So you're kind of a step behind it. And then I start building the towers. So you've got what I do, just build 3 rows of 9 blocks. Now if you're in survival mode and you want to do this, I would suggest doing this part in dirt because it's cheaper. Make it pretty later. So now when you got that one done, put a piston there, skip a block, and put a piston there. So you've got your 2 pistons, and now fill this one in. Again, doing the same pattern, although you've got a piston in the way right there, so alright, so there we go. Now you knock out the middles. And there you go. You've got the basic setup right now. So next thing, we need to get the pistons working. So put a repeater at the back of each of those. Grab your redstone and fish it along there. And then what you do is you bring this one out right there. And so we've got our pistons. So we're all good. Now the only other thing that I do is I like to put this so I can turn it off. And that's purely just because the pistons get obnoxious. So we'll leave that on for now. So now the only other thing, you've got it all built, it's ready to go, is you just need to add the water and the lava. Now, I'm not sure if there's a particular order that you're supposed to do the water and lava, but it seems that if it doesn't work one way, try it the other way. So I'm going to put the water first, and then the lava. Alright, and there we go. So that'll spit out 12 blocks. And you can see over here that my over efficient one is still working. So right now we've got quite a bit of cobblestone. I mean, that would do a lot of, you'd have a lot of work to do, and then keeping up with it, because it's, you know, it's not clogging, it's doing really well. Well, this one's just, you know, wasting time. There's really no reason for it to be on. So, and that's all you get out of it. So I really highly suggest doing all of these, and this is what I do, especially in survival. That way you don't have to go into the mines, get blown up, get shot, get eaten, you know, whatever. Just my personal opinion. And then, so we come back over here, see how this one's doing. So now it's stuck. So that's about the time that you can turn it off. Alright, so if you want to make it into the more efficient one, what you would do after building it, before even putting the lava and the water in, because as you can see it would be really hard to do it while around these, is you aim right at the back of that square and you put these here, and I believe it's 11. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so 11. That should be it, I believe. I might actually be one over, but we'll find out, I guess. So then you take your repeaters and you put them right there. Then you take your redstone and make a line of it there, and you just connect it. So if that all worked, you should just turn that on. All the pistons are going, and cobblestone is generating. So this has been Big Tony with Phoenix TV and Big Tony's Epic Minecraft Quest. A little lacking on the quest today, but thought this was a good instructional video of how to make a cobblestone generator. Very helpful. You can do the same thing in the PC version if you like to play that. Just a really helpful way to get cobblestone when you need it, and instead of having to go and mine a whole bunch of it. So stay tuned. We will continue the adventure soon. We've had some hiccups with the transfer to the Xbox One, but we're looking into that, and then we'll continue our adventure. So for this week, I am Big Tony. This is Big Tony's Epic Minecraft Quest, and you've learned how to make a cobblestone generator. So have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Adios. Alright, so hey, bonus content. This is the generator we just made. So now, say you have a diamond pickaxe, and it's enchanted with silk. Silk being whenever you mine something, it comes out in its original form. So therefore, if you were to mine smoothstone, you get smoothstone. So say you have that, and that's what your main goal is. You're mining the cobblestone to make smoothstone. So instead of smelting it all, you just want to make smoothstone and then mine it. So this is what you would do. Now you have the same basic setup. This all works fine, except for the lava. The lava, instead of touching the water directly, needs to actually be on top of it. So what you need to do is place a block there and a block there, and just that'll contain the lava to this space. And then what you're going to do is reflow the lava. So put a block there, there, and there, just to, well, let's see, and there we go. So that should change the flow. So now instead of on the bottom right next to the water, it's going to be on top of it as soon as you remove that glass. So here's the other thing. The water needs to be continuous at this point. So you don't need to slow it down at all. So you take away that repeater and that redstone. So now what'll happen is we'll move this glass. This will push out the stone blocks. The water will move in there, and then the lava will just be sitting on top. So let me go turn this back on. Alright, so now we've got our water there. So, oh, placed. There we go. That'll release the lava. And if all worked like it's supposed to, you'll have smoothstone. So there you go. We've made a cobblestone generator and a smoothstone generator, just in case you have that awesome diamond pickaxe with the silk enchantments. So, once again, this is Big Tony with Phoenix TV. showing you, educating you this week rather than playing our typical quest. And there's another look at it. Remember, you got to take away the power to this one to make this work, and also contain the lava, because that's important. You don't contain it, you have a big mess. So, have a wonderful week. We will be back, and we'll talk to you later. Adios.